Hi everyone! Welcome or welcome back to the Soul Star Wavelength. It's me, Nirvana. Okay, so I have a different kind of reading for you today. I've never done one like this before, so I'm really excited to try it. And it is that I am going to read your aura through this pick a card reading. Yay! And I'll give credit to the idea to my friend Julia on here. And her name is spelled like jewel, like a precious jewel, like Jewel, you know? And she's amazing, so definitely check out her stuff if you feel called. I love you so much if you're watching this, Julia. And anyway, I have 3 piles for you to choose from. I have pile number 1 here with the Mad Hatter's hat, pile number 2 with Pomni, and pile number 3 with the Teacup. So see whichever pile or piles you're drawn to, and I will see you at your reading. And just before I move on, if anyone wants a personal reading, check out the description box below for any information you might need. All right, let's go. Hello there, pile number 1. If you picked the Mad Hatter's hat, well done, you're in the right place. So let's read your aura. Immediately, there's something very psychedelic and kaleidoscopic about your aura. You are very, very different. You definitely change. You change everything you come into contact with in that sort of psychedelic way. It's like you come into a room and there's more color in it because of all the color and energy and activation that is just always spinning around you. You know, it's moving around you. Okay, so you have definitely got also multiple layers to your aura, many different colors going on. You have so much creative energy. Obviously, we have a lot of heart energy here as well. The greens, orange, this dark blue, extremely intuitive rather. Some of you might even have some sort of a steampunk feel to you. Yeah, it's almost like gears or smoke going off around you. Or it's like, some of you, it's like fireworks going off around you a lot of the time. There's definitely something like fizzing, you know, or alive. Like there's like, almost like there's, some of you, there's almost like noises. There's like noises in your aura, like fizzing, crackling, popping, whizzing, all sorts of fun, inventive sort of sounds, the things you'd sort of expect to hear in Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, I feel like. So that might be a significant film for you or a significant book. Let's see. Peacocks could be very significant for you if you pick this pile. All right, let's move on to some bibliomancy, because I haven't done that in ages. Yay, you guys missed this. I haven't done this in a while. So I'm going to get a random page from my art book here, The Garden of Eye Candy, and I will, I'll interpret what I can about your aura from it. So let's go. Hopefully I don't have to censor anything. Okay, 3, 2, 1. For my pile number 1s, help me read their aura. Thank you. Okay, this is cute. I haven't had this page before, so I'm very excited. Okay, so weirdly enough, this really reminds me of this show called Jake and the Neverland Pirates. I've actually never watched it. I think I watched a bit of like, yeah, you know what I did? I watched an Athena P video on it. So this is always what happens to me. Maybe you guys are like this. You watch a lot of, you might not even watch that many television shows or things like that, but you might watch a lot of essays or videos about them, sort of dissecting them and analysing them. Yeah. So Jake and the Neverland Pirates. So Peter Pan, Captain Hook might be really significant for you. I'm also getting Lilo and Stitch over here. With the hula dancer here. You might have Hawaiian heritage. I was actually thinking of Johnny Depp with the Mad Hatter's hat as well. So Captain Jack Sparrow might also be very significant for you. Okay, let me tell me about their aura. Extremely fun. You guys are a very fun, colorful, adventurous aura. You have a lot of flowers going on here. Yeah, full of life, very lively. And look, all that green as well that goes with the hat, the Mad Hatter's hat. Yeah, and I was picking up sounds. I feel like there's something very musical about you as well, because obviously she's dancing. You might be the type that's able to dance without any music playing. You're also definitely not someone to be held back by any authority figures in the world, you know, the pirate's life for you. All right, it's also, these are dated 05 and 04, so 2004 and 2005 might be significant dates for you. Extra confirmation. Also, these are as if they're painted on, you know, slices of wood, wood blocks or whatever you call it. Yeah, they're like slices. So it's kind of giving me Scout vibes, or, you know, very woodsy. There's something very nostalgic about this to me as well. And I was getting a sort of steampunk vibes. There's something like, there's something new and old about you at the same time. There is a lot of treasures around you though. See, because there is definitely a bit of gold in your aura. But see, she's got gold earrings. She's got lots of gold jewelry, a whole gold chest. And there is gold here as well in the peacock feather. So there is definitely some gold in your aura. But you have a lot of green, a lot of blue, and orange. Like, look at her fiery hair as well. Extremely lively, extremely kaleidoscopic. Anything else I want to get from these before I move on? You know, I think your aura even has, like, you have a very, what's the word? Not intense aura, sensory aura, because I feel like you could even get smells as well from you, like flowers or the beach, ocean smells. Like, you guys, your aura definitely has, it's more than just light spectrum. There's also like sounds and smells. Yeah, that sensitive people can pick up on when you're around. Yeah, you're just you're definitely extremely vibrant, and that bleeds out into the atmosphere around you for sure in many different ways. Tiger lilies might be a significant plant for you. Yeah, if you guys use any sort of ocean themed or tropical themed perfumes, sprays, like hair products, things like that, that's definitely a huge part of your aura. People, it gives that, helps give a sort of punch to wherever you go. All right, let's move on to some cards. Okay, let's read more about your aura. Any messages that want to come through? We got a card straight away. A drink me labeled bottle. There's something definitely very alternative about how you dress. Some of you might like Doc Martens. But see how she's carrying a plush around? Some of you might actually carry plushes around with you. Some of you might be quite either, I'm getting either petite or tall, very tall in stature. Going, can I get another card for my pile number ones? Help me read their aura. Tell me about them. Any messages that need to come through? The Cheshire Cat. Okay, yes, yes. I feel like you're quite formidable then as well with the Cheshire Cat coming out. Okay, let's get one more. The Knave of Hearts. Wow, okay, very interesting. Okay, so you're someone that has overcome a lot of injustices. I feel like you've had people antagonize you and come against you quite a bit. And so you've learned how to utilize that sort of tricky magician, mercurial type energy to your benefit because you're very, very smart here. And I feel like you know how to protect your energy now and you're not afraid to, like, I'm just going to say you might have had overactive empathy is the term that's coming to mind. I don't know if that's an actual term or not, but it's what came to mind. But basically, you might have been overly empathic, overly giving in the past. But now I feel like you see it much more as a game, and you're much more into matching energy, not from a malicious standpoint, but just from a what's fair standpoint. I think you're much more interested in being fair to yourself and looking out for your own energy so that you can actually give the best of yourself to people who deserve it. You're definitely someone who has overcome a lot. You're definitely someone who has, I feel like you got so used to being judged that you just stopped caring. So I don't know what point you stopped caring about other people's opinions of you. For most of you that picked this pile, I think it's been very early on, or you never cared. You never cared what other people think of you, which is great. I mean, unfortunately, you have had to go through some stuff just because of your how would I put it? Just because you stand out. You know, you definitely stand out as a person. Everything about you stands out. Even if you're not trying to stand out, your aura's too loud and you stand out anyway. So you've come through a lot because of the amount of energies and attention that you've gotten, positive and negative. You've learned how to transmute that a lot now, though. You've learned how to play the game. You also definitely have, I think you're the type, there's definitely like spirit guides around you a lot of the time, and they're helping to direct energies to and from you. There is definitely strong spirit guides that deem who's worthy and who's not of interacting with you, basically. And they let you know in whatever way you're used to communicating with them, and whatever way you, connect to your guides and whatever messages you're used to them sending, because I can feel that this is a very, very, very individualistic group. So you all have very unique ways and tells, for who's good and who's not, and for listening to your spirit guides. You've definitely developed a very, 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 very strong third eye if you've picked this pile, though. I'm going to take a little look, 5:05 on the clock there, at the text for these ones. So we have number 4, Drink Me Labeled Bottle. Number 4, Emperor. 15, the Cheshire Puss. That's the devil energy. Some Capricorns in here, perhaps. Also some Aries. And 25, 7, that reduces to the Knave of Hearts. Maybe some Cancers in here too. I'm not surprised. Cancer is a sign that slept on for how artistic it is, okay? Let me see. Okay, Drink Me Labeled Bottle. As Alice tried to find a way to get through the tiny door, she noticed a small bottle on a table in the corner of the room. The label said, "Drink me." Alice hesitated for a while, but then decided to drink the potion, which made her shrink and shrink until she was but 10 inches tall. You are facing a choice and wondering whether you should open the bottle and drink the potion. To make up your mind, carefully scrutinize every detail and check there is no mention of poison or danger. Once done, take action, one way or another. Of course there will be repercussions, but at the end of the day, trying and choosing are far better than stagnation and immobility. Have you taken enough time to measure the possible consequences of your actions? Okay, yeah, and with the Capricorn energy coming out, you guys are definitely, chestnut checkers type of people. You, see, I think you come across as very impulsive to other people, but you're actually not. You're actually extremely, extremely calculated. You're just very good at coming across in ways that it's not like it's opposite of who you are. There's just, you know, it's just because people try and read you based on how they've read like so many other people, but it just doesn't work when it comes to you. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see, number 15. Number 15. Okay, in the story, after leaving the Duchess's house, Alice met the most peculiar cat ever. Again, more thing about you guys are very, very unusual. Extremely hard to read. You guys are kind of giving me Alistair vibes from Husband Hotel. Okay. Check out my How Have You Beaten the Odds reading and pick pile number 2, Alistair, if you feel so called. Okay. Long claws, a many-toothed grin, and an unpleasant habit of appearing and disappearing. As the girl asked the animal for directions, the Cheshire Puss gave enigmatic, if not totally absurd, answers that left poor Alice even more perplexed. You are pushed to your limits and have to face completely irrational people or situations. Stay cool. Don't allow anyone to destabilize you, and you definitely don't. Your aura is something that destabilizes others, actually, because you're so strong. Because your energy, you're so strong in yourself and you refuse to change. That's why you change everything, you know, in that psychedelic, kaleidoscopic way I was talking about at the start. This is why, because you've been through so many, like, trials with, like, antagonistic or, you know, just lower vibrational people testing you and testing you and testing you. You've gotten so good at overcoming that they cannot help but either flee or be changed before you. Okay, this is super freaking cool. I actually love this. Okay, the answer you seek is, and always has been, within you. You are your own compass, and you don't need the wacky advice of those who take malicious pleasure in tripping you up. When things become too ludicrous, are you able to let go and move on, or do you strive to get the sense of it all, no matter what? Okay, finally, the Knave of Hearts. The Knave of Hearts. In the story, the character was accused of stealing a tart made by the Queen on a summer day. Though he was probably not guilty of the crime, he was chained and brought to court for trial. Displaying indifference and offering a poor defence, he seemed to be in a really tight spot. Fortunately for him, Alice diverted the attention of the court when she started to grow unexpectedly, which put the trial to an end. Okay, so you guys also have a very blessed aura too. So no matter what, like, things will happen in your favor. You definitely have that lucky, that lucky energy to you. Blessed, anointed. There's something of that here. How things will just happen to get you out of situations. Some of you might have some strong Pisces placements, because Pisces are really good at escaping situations when they need to, and having like things just go perfectly, like, so just having the most random things happen that will like let them shift or escape from a situation. Anyway, some injustice is at work here. You may be a victim or a simple witness, but the important thing is to determine how you are going to react to this prejudice and how you want to solve the problem. Yeah, you guys are definitely people that stand up for the rights of you're humanitarians. So yeah, definitely some Aquarians in here too. Humanitarians. God, yeah, this is a very Aquarius pile actually. Let's just keep going. Keep in mind that the main point is not necessarily to win in the end. It is to have the courage to stand up for what you believe is right. Do you know how to speak up for yourself and have your voice heard when you are being unfairly attacked? Yes. Yes. You guys are definitely people that stand up for what's right. If you were afraid of conflict at some point in your life, you're not now. Whoo, boy. Yeah. You're definitely people that stand up for people's rights, animals' rights. You have your own moral code and you stick to it. You're very strong in your morals and who you are. And so you really do shift the world around you because of that. All right, let's get a couple more cards and kind of close out the reading from here. So, by the way, if this has been resonating, please do like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, or hype the video if it really, if you feel like hyping. I really love that when you guys do that. And For all my people who are already subscribed, I love you so much. Thank you, my soul stars. Thank you for being here. All right, so to close the reading, I'm gonna get another couple of Alice in Wonderland cards here. Whoa, this actually I just moved this. I moved my little mini deck here, and this one fell off the top, so let's see. It is the Ace of Spears. Yeah, you guys are truth seekers, and you guys are loyal to the truth, loyal to your truth above all else. And that's why you're so powerful, and that's why you shift everything, because you are so aligned with what is true for you. You don't let society or others come in and trip you up or sway you. Yeah, that's brilliant. You have a very strong spine. Very strong spine. If you guys have been working on your posture, you're doing great, and keep it up. If you've been doing things like meditation and activating all your chakras, that's actually having an amazing effect. Please keep it up. Some of you might even be into Dr. Joe Dispenza, stuff like that. What else? Anything else? Okay, let's just keep going just now. Archangel Michael might be a very prevalent figure for you guys here. He definitely helps protect you a lot if you guys work with the archangels, for sure. Okay, can I get a card, please, for my pile number ones? Help me read their aura. Help me give them some very cool, very amazing messages that will help them in some way. Thank you. All right, we got a couple cards here. Hey, look, 4-4. This is card number 4 in this deck too. So the first card out was number 4 in each of them. So 4 is very significant for you guys. Look out for 4-4-4s, repeating 4s. And it's funny, like, because 444 is literally like the angel number of the angelic support of the angels, just after I mentioned Archangel Michael. So you guys might want to work with the archangels more if you're not already. If you already do work with them, then this is just confirmation that that connection is very strong and it is very much helping you. All right, so we have number 4, falling, the unknown descent, momentum change. Yeah, you cause change. People might feel like they're falling or floating around you. And number 5, look at that. Resilience, experience, growing stronger, fresh perspective, becoming braver. So you help those around you become braver because of your own bravery and your own fearlessness and going into the unknown. Some of you might enjoy void state practices. Yes, and I just mentioned Dr. Joe Dispenza, and he's all about the void. Yes. Let me see. Becoming braver. I'm going to just shuffle these and get another one before I... You know what, I'll just stop that sentence there because it wasn't really complete, was it? There we go. We have 6 of hedgehogs, so 6 of pentacles. You're a balancing force in the universe with that. Even though some people might think of you as kind of destructive in a way, it's like you destroy things that need to be destroyed, things that have a bad foundation. You know, you might have that tower energy strong, so you might either have prevalent 8th house placements or Scorpio placements, because you yeah, you have that tower energy. Where you go. Let's get one more, please. One more card before I finish off this reading. Okay, that turned around. King of Hedgehogs. All right, so that is King of Pentacles there with the Carpenter. Yeah, that tells me you are very, very good at building things. On the bottom, we have Justice. Yeah, talking about what's fair and what's just. You are definitely aligned with universal justice. You're aligned with universal laws rather than human laws, definitely. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's very cool. That's very, very cool. All right, and with the King of Hedgehogs, yeah, very stable within yourself. I think I've talked about that a lot before. Some of you might have red hair, red or blonde hair that picked this pile. Yeah, you've really learned from any previous mistakes or any nasty people you have interacted with. You have built yourself, like, oh, I'm getting that God, it's that quote or something that it's like, when people were throwing stones, like you used them to build a house or something like that. You used them as bricks. I can't remember exactly, but you get the idea. Wow. This is very cool. Some of you might live by the sea as well that picked this pile. Oysters might be significant in some way. Whoever you are that picked this pile, you have extremely strong karma. You might have Scorpio or Capricorn placements, very strong, or Aquarius. All these signs have very, very strong, Libra as well, very, very strong karma attached to these signs. You are like now a balancing force in a way. You're a you're a rearranger of energies of physical matter, because you're so attuned spiritually to your own soul. Wherever you go, you rearrange matter around you. You have a lot of unique gifts and talents as well, very special gifts and talents, spiritual ones especially that I'm talking about right now. You definitely do have physical, like artistic, creative talents too, but you guys are gifted spiritually as well that picked this pile. Okay, let's check out. I'm gonna just check out the things for these cards here before I close out your reading. Very, very cool, guys. Okay. I wonder if I shall fall right through the earth. Wow. The in-between, the end of what once was, the letting go of who you were, and the rebirth into a new life. Unknown outcomes, complete immersion in the process of change. This is the effect of your aura right here. This is what your aura does to the world around you. This is your essence. Very, very, oh my god, that's so cool to me, man. That's just so cool. Okay, for becoming braver, it says, after a fall such as this, I shall think nothing of tumbling downstairs. How brave they'll all think me at home. Why, I wouldn't say anything about it, even if I fell off the top of the house. Maybe some of you have fallen down the stairs or fallen off of the top of a house in your time. If you have, I hope that you didn't hurt yourself too bad. Divination says, for this card, says, you have been tested. Didn't I say? Okay, the development of strength and resilience through the courageous meeting of challenges, the demonstration of great character, the acknowledgement of how much you have learned, the ability to cope with so many little things due to a great ordeal endured with grace, dignity, and humor. Testing times shows true character. You guys have developed an insanely vibrant and intense aura and personality, a sense of self through everything, all these hardships that you've come through, because you can't even feel the hardships really in your aura at all. It just feels otherworldly. You feel powerful, you know, feel very cool. But yeah, this tells you about everything you've been through, you know, and this is why you have such the effect that you do. You're really building a proper empire for yourself. You're really, like, you're making your own little spot, your own little paradise on earth. That's what you're heading towards. You guys might be the type of people that move around a lot, or have moved around a lot, but you are heading towards a special little place that is just your own, that you will be happy in. You will see the karmic retribution for everything you've come through, and for all the good you give out, you will receive it back tenfold. Yeah, you guys have a very, very good understanding of karma, the law of cause and effect in this pile for sure. And that's why you stand up for what's right so easily. Because you know, no matter what apparent resistance or conflict you might experience in doing so, you know that the good that will come of it is worth it. Some of you definitely have a sort of Tim Burton-esque beauty, by the way, as well. Yeah, there's something slightly spooky about you too, at times. Some of you also look like a doll. You know, there's like quite a range. Some people look more, like some of the, if there's some masculines in here, I feel like you guys, the masculines look very dapper. They have like, you have like a, what would I call it? Like, there's just something smart about you. Very, very smart and there's something cut, clean cut, like very tailored about you. And like the feminines that come on here, you guys are very doll-like. Almost like a haunted doll in a way, some of you. Some of you are just more like purely doll-like. And some of you are a bit more alt, street style, skatery even. I'm getting some skatery vibes even from this Alice outfit here. Okay, I think I'm going to close out this pile here. This has been super fun. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, I hope I get to see you in another pile or another reading. Until then, I am wishing you all the best, so much love, so much blessings. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, goodbye for now. Hi there, pile number 2. If you picked Pomni, well done, you're in the right place. All right, so let's read your aura. Okay, straight up with my Pomni pile, I already know there's some Heyoka people out there. All right, my sacred fools, where are you at? Okay, so immediately getting that out there. There's something very pure, light, like, about your aura. So I'm just seeing all the white around as well. Like there is like some sort of, I heard it like angelic shield. I'm sort of seeing white feathers. You might be the type that finds feathers all the time. Like feathers might be very significant for you. I'm seeing like a dove in my mind's eye. So yes, doves might be very significant as well. Some of you that picked this pile, you might have heterochromia. You might have that really strong. Eyes that change. You're someone that embodies duality very, very well if you pick this pile. Yeah, there's something of a veil or a bubble around you. There's some sort of very much divine protection, like, you know, like, I'm sort of seeing like rosy pinks in my head, and I'm seeing like rose petals. Like it's all giving very Aphrodite energy to me. So people that like are connected to Aphrodite, you've probably picked this pile. Let me see. You're extremely adaptable. You know, you might have a sort of fairy quality if you pick this pile, because I feel like I'm seeing a lot of sparkles moving around you wherever you go. There's definitely something of like, people find it very hard to see you clearly. You might have a very prominent Neptune in your chart, maybe even the moon. Or you have a very prominent Venus that's just really enhancing all this Venusian qualities. But definitely some people in here with a strong Neptune. Else. Read your aura for my pile number 2s. You're definitely here to help people escape old cycles. You're definitely quite an anomaly. You might really like Super Mario if you pick this pile. You might play Mario Kart. Yeah, I'm like when I think about I see a lot of silk in your aura, like these like silky pink pearly colors, coral colors, whites. It's very luxurious. It's very, very pretty, soft, feminine energy. I feel like that's sort of the default, but I don't doubt that you could switch it up and have a very intimidating aura when you want, very fiery. I think when you are called to it. Yeah. All right, since I've talked for a while on this now, let's move on to some bibliomancy, because yes, I brought it back this video because I've missed it. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely have. Okay. Right, so guys, we're going to use my art book here, and I'm going to get a random page and read the artwork on there to help me get a better idea of your aura, of who you are. Okie dokie then. We have some very interesting ones. Okay, I really don't think this would be a baller, but I'm going to censor it anyway, just in case. Like, it's so funny because the other picture's like kind of crazier. But anyway. Hold on, well, sorry about any scribbly noises here. Okay, that should do good. All right, let me move this in here. Okay. See what I mean? Like, there's like this like soft colors, like that haze. There's definitely, see how soft, like softly rendered these images are. Yeah, so some of you guys, oh my gosh, you guys have very strong sexual energy. Oh my god, I can't even say that word, Jesus. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so yeah, some of you guys have very strong like sacral energy, let's put it that way. And look at this hate me. Like, you guys you guys have a very polarizing effect on people. I think people normally either love or hate you. But the people that hate you, like, they have to hide it. Because, see, that's kind of hidden under all this twigs. Because it's not a good look to hate on you. But people do get triggered by you a lot. So a lot of people want you. Yeah, a lot of people want you. But not many people get to have you. You know, I feel like you're very exclusive. Definitely angelic here. Alice in Wonderland might be particularly significant for you. I know this whole reading is very Alice themed, but since this picture came out, you might have Moon in the first house if you pick this pile. If not, there is a prominent Moon placement as well, I think, with like, these are reminding me of Moon in the first house faces. Very expressive. You have very expressive face. You pick this pile. I just can't get over it because I said it was so hazy, and then look how hazy this looks. Crazy. All these sticks at the bottom are reminding me of, oh, you can't really see them in the thing. I'll just move up. You can see they're all over the bottom down here too. They are reminding me of a particular 5 of Wands card that's in the Wild Unknown Tarot. So you are very good at rising above conflict. Some of you might actually have like quite prominent social medias or something like that. I feel like you have some sort of attention, you have a crowd. Either that or you're just sort of popular in some way. You have maybe popular loner vibes. Because you definitely have an audience of some kind watching you. Because there's a lot of... something about you is just so triggering. And I think it's because you are just so... well, the Heyoka, like the whole thing is about, it's unusual, right? The extreme empath that does the things the opposite way that you expect. Because that can be the quickest shock to make people become enlightened and to become better people, is through the seeing like this anomaly, this person, this being that doesn't fit in at all anywhere, and trying to make sense of it. It can cause, you know, quantum leaps within people. But it can also cause a lot of uncomfortable feelings. You definitely cause, you definitely cause a lot of waves, just by existing. Coraline might be a very significant film for you. If you pick this pile, I think you might have come through some, you might have actually dealt with some very scary entities or people who have tried to possess you in some way, or to feed off of you in some way. But you were always able to come through that. You have a real divine grace if you pick this pile. Absolute divine grace. Rabbits would definitely be significant for you here. Definitely check out rabbit symbolism. The name Angelica might be significant, so you might have watched Rugrats as a kid. Anything else? Some of you might actually have been in a mental asylum at some point in your life. Or the movie Girl Interrupted might be very significant for you. Or Winona Ryder might be a significant actress for you. Some of you... Some of you guys had to deal with stuff as a child that you shouldn't have had to deal with. But you've come through it and you don't look like what you've been through. Or even if you weren't a child, just when you were younger, we'll just say. I feel like you guys have some very unusual interests. Some of you might, like, I'm getting things like body horror, Lovecraftian, Eldritch, cosmic horror. If you've not been in a mental asylum, mental asylums might fascinate you in some way. I feel like there's certain like 8th house energy that is quite prevalent here. You're really interested in the dark and the taboo. So you always make sure to balance it out. Some of you guys have actual wings in your aura. I'm getting golden and white feathered wings. Also, you are very radiant. You have absolutely radiant skin, and that shines through in your aura as well. Your skin is just luminous. Sometimes there's light around you, and sometimes there's dark. You expose things, though. You're definitely you're somebody that exposes. You expose things around you. Okay. I am going to move on to cards now because I've talked for ages. Oh, but I found these, I find this art really, really fascinating. You can definitely get, there's something very nostalgic about your aura as well, I should say. Very, very nostalgic. Oh, you're very significant to people. I think you're the sort of person that it's fated for people to meet. You might have your nodes in the 1st and 7th houses. So either north or south node in either in those houses. Yeah. You're someone that you're very fated. Fated for people. So people get very attached to you very easily. Yeah, people have this drive to understand you. Some of you might connect to Effie Stoneham from Skins as well, if you pick this pile, or Cassie, actually. Okay, I'm definitely going to move on now. All right. I also want to say, if you've picked this pile, you've definitely overcome some extreme mental health challenges, some extreme mental health things. You know, you've definitely rewired your brain in some way. I feel like you have been, if you pick this pile, you've been very spiritually aware and awake since a very young age. Very conscious pile here. I feel like angels have been very prevalent for you your whole life if you pick this pile too. I feel like you also have passed on loved ones that are very strong in your spiritual team if you pick this pile, for sure. And they help look after you like guardian angels too. Okay. Please help me read my pile number 2's, the Pomni pile's aura. Thank you very much. Help me read them. Give them some good messages. Here we go. High Priestess and the 10 of Cups. Wow, you guys are the whole package. You guys are the whole dang package, ain't you? You definitely have dream girl, dream guy energy if you pick this pile. You might be connected to Persephone as well. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say with the Aphrodite, Venus energy. That would be connected to self-love and, you know, beauty and all that. And I think a lot of you that pick this pile have a very strong connection to her because of the mental health challenges you have come through and the challenging people you have met that have tried to you know, causing conflict with you and trying to like get you to internalize certain things, because you have either you have released those internalizations or you refuse to accept them. It means that now that energy of Aphrodite is so strong within you. So you can really develop, I feel like it's like almost like a warrior of love. You kind of have that vibe, warrior of love. Okay, yeah, some of you might be connected to Persephone here with the pomegranates. High Priestess. You're very connected to your inner child. You have a very beautiful and strong connection with your inner child. If you've been doing inner child healing, that has been working really, really well. You're much more connected to the truth of who you are. You're finding true happiness and fulfillment in life right now, and through family. Some of you, you might be having found family. You might be connecting to people soon if you pick this pile. Some of you definitely study the occult. And if you do, you are very wise. No matter what, if you pick this pile, you're very wise in your own way. But those of you who are who do dive into the occult and psychology and things like that, you're very, very, very wise, very smart, very good at reading people in this pile. You're very good at reading situations too, because you've been like a new person in so many different spaces. You've gotten so good at reading dynamics and people, and you're often you're often underestimated because of how cute you are. You definitely, whoever picked this pile, you definitely have something very cute about you, something that, you can catch people off guard very easily. Oh dear. Okay. 10 of Cups. You let people know as well, like your aura, there is like something, as I'm thinking of the rainbow in the classic 10 of Cups, like something that lets, you're very accepting to all people, very loving. You're a blessing as well. You're very much a blessing. A lot of people who haven't fumbled you, they recognize you as a very strong blessing in their lives. Let's get one more here. One more card. Queen of Cups. Yes, my goodness. And on the bottom, we have the 9 of Cups. Look at all this cup energy, water. So definitely water signs are so strong in this pile. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, peeps, you're all in here. Okay, and I feel like you have gotten very good at manifesting. Definitely you are getting very good at focusing your mind on what you want and getting more of it because you are so good at focusing on that. Yes. That's so cute. You guys are, you're very connected to your subconscious. You're very aware of your subconscious. You guys are lucid dreamers in this pile. You guys are, if you've not mastered your emotions yet, you are very much on the way to. You guys, even if you don't relate to the term psychic, you definitely, other people question if you are or not. I think most of you that are here, like, you definitely are attuned into your spiritual senses, and you're just able to use them so well without even breaking a sweat. That's what I heard. Let me read your aura. And there's something about polarities that swirl around you, light and dark. There's a lot of love energy as well around you that comes from your own heart, and from others' love as well comes to you. It flows to you. You are protected and guided by love in this pile. There's definitely strong maternal, female energy, female ancestors, mother, grandmother, godmothers, like aunts. There's a very strong feminine protection and guidance around you, because we already had Aphrodite. I'm also feeling Hecate now as well. Oshun, I heard. All these great mother deities like Isis as well. Yeah, you guys in this pile as well, I feel like you're the types that information finds its way to you, because see, she's holding the tea, but she wasn't going looking for it, but the tea, like, it's just all come to her. So you find out everything you need to know is brought to you. You guys have been setting up, you've been building up your neural pathways as well for success. And it's really working. You're really starting to see the fruits of your labor, and you're working smarter, not harder. Yeah, it's all coming in. Your beauty is increasing as well. I feel like if you pick this pile, you're also very youthful. So there might be some Geminis and Virgos in here, or just strong mercurial placements, or strong Mercury, sorry, in your chart that gives you a youthful vibe. You're very connected in. It's also that connection to your inner child. All right, let's get some more going. Let's get some more cards. All right. Alrighty, I shall be getting you a card from this deck and from my little mini Alice deck. At the very least one. But we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. By the way, guys, if this reading has been resonating, please do like, share, comment, or subscribe. Or hype the video. It would be awesome if you did. It really means a lot to me. It lets me know that I don't know, like, it just really helps. And yeah. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. And I love you. Thank you for being here, soul stars. Okay. Right, let's go. Please help me read my pile number 2's aura. Help me bring them messages that will help them in some way, please. The best and most timely messages that I can give them right now. Thank you so much. Help me read their aura. Pile number 2 is the Pomni pile. My little jesters. You have a great humor, by the way, if you're in this pile. Please can I get a card for my Pomni pile? Too many. All right. All must have prizes, trying to please everyone. Okay, so we have some reformed people pleasers in this pile too. Oh, of course. Of course, this is the sort of thing you've had to overcome. Also, look at this rainbow. The rainbow in here. Iridescent feathers. You definitely have some sort of iridescent, like an abalone shell, mother of pearl quality to your aura. Definitely. Oh my gosh. This is actually one of my favorite, I think, paintings of Alice from this deck. She just looks so pretty there to me. Oh my gosh. I love it. Okay, and a little thimble. So you guys might like to collect little things. Little trinkets, little knickknacks. You guys definitely love that. Yes. Can relate. All must have prizes, trying to please everyone. Yeah, you guys, and it's number 13, which is the same as the death card. You don't try to please everyone anymore. You're just very smart about how you deal with people, I think. You're just very smart about it. You stay focused on yourself, the things you can control, your own mind, keeping yourself regulated. Yes, you're very good at emotional regulation, and that's why your aura is so stunning as well. That's why you're so beautiful. But remember, beauty is also very triggering for others. So you might, as much as you might have experienced pretty privilege, you've probably experienced pretty punishment in this pile too. Let's get one more. I feel like they should have one more from this deck. Okay. We're all mad here. Heck yeah! Everyone is a little different. Oh my goodness. Okay, this Cheshire Cat's reminded me of Chucky. So Chucky might be significant for you. If you pick this pile, they do a Chucky doll. That's very Gemini too. Okay. Everyone is a little different. Okay, let's take a look at what the book's got in this one. That's number 23, which reduces to a 5. Okay. Oh, it actually goes like 4 or 5 if you look at it like that. All right, let's take a look. See. At last the dodo said, "Everyone has won, and all must have prizes. But who is to give the prizes?" Quite a chorus of voices asked. "Why, she, of course," said the dodo, pointing to Alice with one finger, and the whole party at once crowded round her, calling out in a confused way, "Prizes! Prizes!" Okay, so the divination is trying to keep everyone happy, treating everyone as equals, and rewarding those who have not worked hard. So this is like the difference between equality and equity. Yeah, you've definitely learned that. Playing nice, wanting to please. An inability to choose who or what is best for you. Trying to be fair but avoiding difficult decisions is not fair on yourself. Maintaining illusions to avoid disappointing others. This is what you have overcome to have such a beautiful aura as you do. For sure, for sure, for sure. You guys have come through a lot trying to be a good person, trying to be a nice person. But now you've just learned how to separate yourself in some way, in a healthy way. Healthy detachment from people around you in some ways. Yeah. Let's take a look at We're All Mad Here. my favorite line. Okay. But I don't want to go among mad people, Alice remarked. Oh, you can't help that, said the cat. We're all mad here. I'm mad, you're mad. How do you know I'm mad, said Alice. You must be, said the cat, or you wouldn't have come here. All right, beginning to realize that everyone is interesting, a little bit different, and full of secrets, good and bad. Oh my gosh, and the High Priestess is about secrets, guys. And then that made me think of, that's why her hair is so big, it's full of secrets. All right, so you guys, oh my gosh. Yeah, Mean Girls, the film might be significant for you. Understanding that hiding what makes you your very own self is not only exhausting, but it is robbing the world of your unique wonder. Discovering that you are a little mad, and so in truth is everyone else. Embrace your eccentricities and your own peculiar genius. This is, I'm so glad I knew I had to get the second card. This is this is you. This is your essence going about the world. Wow, very beautiful. And almost see this Cheshire Cat here, since he is like spirit guide energy to me. I feel like this is like a very strong like protective spirit that goes around with you, and it's giving me like, you know, scary dog privileges is what I'm getting from that. So you definitely have scary dog privileges in terms of spirit, in terms of a spirit guide who is very, very formidable. Yeah, if you're here, I wouldn't be surprised if you have noticed crazy things that happen to people if they cross you because of all you've come through. Yeah, certain things just don't fly anymore, so that's quite a high spiritual rank, I feel. You're very precious, very, very precious in this pile, like a pearl. I'm getting there's a lot of pearls and feathers and silks. Very, very strong in this pile. Okay, let's get some final cards from my little mini deck just to finish off. Knight of Teacups. More cups energy, guys. You guys, water is your element here. This is a water pile for sure. You're very good at, see, because you follow your heart. Follow your heart and you go with the flow, because you've released like the need to like please and help everyone, and now you're actually much more, that was your karmic tests in this life, and now you're much more on a dharmic path, following your flow and where your heart takes you. You're very heart-led. Yes. If you pick this pile, you have healed from so much. I feel like some of you have like really overcome some intense trauma if you're here, and so major kudos to you. Yeah, incredible stuff. Let's get one more card, please, just to finish off this reading. 3 of Cups. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Yeah. So there's a lot of, for me, this is what's coming in for you. And on the bottom, we have the 3 of Flowers too. So this is an expanding of your horizons. Right now, your world is expanding. Yeah, I feel like you're being moved to a different place. I feel like you're making a lot more connections. There's some blessed friendships and celebrations coming your way. Absolutely, if you pick this pile, that is for dang sure. Wow. Is there anything else I need to say about your aura before you leave? you have a very, very stunning face. You are absolutely ethereally beautiful if you pick this pile. You have, no matter whether you're masculine or feminine, there is something of an absolute beauty to you. Prince or princess, queen, kingness to you. Like, well, it's more like prince, princess to me, because there's something very youthful about it as well. There's an innocence. Because, like, even though you guys might have been through some, like, crazy dark stuff, you've integrated everything so well, and you've not internalized, or if you did internalize any shame or guilt, like, you have moved through that, or you are successfully moving through that. And there are just beautiful things coming to you for following your heart. Oh my gosh, you guys, remember I said that you had sparkles coming off of you? And look, you have sparkles. You guys have sparkles coming off, and like the umbrella, you're shielded as well. And like I was saying, like, because like I was seeing the bubble around you, you guys are shielded from yeah, you're shielded from anything you'd need to be shielded from. You can trust your heart, because I'm hearing like, trust your heart, let fate decide to guide these eyes we see. Which is, I think it's called Two Worlds. It's from the Tarzan movie, Phil Collins. Alright, so you might like Phil Collins a lot if you pick this pile. For some reason I'm also thinking of Randy Newman, so some of you guys might be Randy Newman stans out there. Alright, before I finish off this reading, oh my gosh, I've actually really loved reading for you guys. Yeah, I can't really believe this reading's done, actually. Like, I really enjoyed your energy, pile number 2. I knew I would really enjoy the Pomni pile, because I love Pomni. I love jesters, alright, but yeah. Something I really have to say, like, your spirit team, spirit itself, like, they are very, very proud of you. Like, you're definitely on your dharmic path now. You're very, very blessed, and there is a lot of blessings coming to you, and they are naturally flowing to you, and you are naturally flowing to them. Everything is naturally flowing to you. Definitely, if you want to boost it, definitely check out like the works of like Neville Goddard, or look up the laws of the universe. And yeah, and anything just to help you find your flow, even like little guided meditations to help you come into like divine flow state. Yeah, but you got this already. That's just, you know, any extra advice for anyone who might need it. So I'm going to end this reading here. Absolutely loved it. Thank you for being here, Pomni Pile. I absolutely adore you. I just do. You're just so... I just love this energy. Okay, right. So I'm sending you so much love and blessings wherever you are. Hope to see you in another reading or another pile. All right, all the best. See ya. All right, last but not least, we have pile number 3, the teacup pile. Alrighty, guys. So I'm gonna read your aura. All right. Before I talk about it, you guys definitely have a lot of people speaking well on you. A lot of love is being shared about you. Behind your back, there are good things being said and spread about you. Yeah, people really admire you. Your kindness, your love, your generosity, your ability to overcome things. Wow, yeah. You're truly an inspiration to people, and you are so, so very deeply loved. All right, as you can see, we have gold and pink very prominent as your colors. Higher heart. Oh, okay, so... Oh, you're a very activated heart space, very high vibrational though. You guys are very connected to the soul star chakra, I think. So you're definitely in the right place on the soul star wavelength, huh? Something very artistic about you, very delicate artisan. You also might have been called a muse. You might be people's muse in some way. Yes. You're both an artist and a muse, I think, if you pick this pile. Let me see. Pile number 3 is giving me an idea of the... Okay, I do see some wings in this pile too. This is more... Oh, yeah, I do see... It's like impressions of wings. There's like streaks of light that happen around you, like paintbrush, you know, like an artist swishing a paintbrush. Oh, it's almost like, are you guys aware of your aura, and do you do things to consciously choose your aura? Yeah, I think you guys do, actually. Yeah, I think you're very conscious of your aura, and I think you're very conscious of your energy. You're quite advanced if you pick this pile when it comes to energies and all that. Because you're definitely able to utilize and alchemize all energy that's thrown at you into art. Libra energy is very strong in this. Sun, Moon, Rising. Taurus energy too, yes. Okay, yes, Venusian, very strong. I could see a pink rose blooming. So there is a lot of affection, like, blooming around you right now. All the inner work that you've done to overcome any personal darknesses that you have is showing in your aura. It's showing in your physical body, though. You should notice, like, you're probably having a glow up if you pick this pile. And other people are noticing it too. And it's beyond, though, just the physical of people noticing. People are noticing your soul and how beautiful your soul is, because that is what is showing, really, you know. Absolutely gorgeous. Anything else? This is making me think of an ear. So very much be on the... Be listening, because there's a lot of messages coming to you lately. You'll be able to hear, yes, you're going to be able to, you'll get messages about the sort of things people are saying about you, the good things. Also, like, just in general, like, your spirit guides, spirit team, they all are very much talking to you. The universe is talking to you. So keep an eye out for signs and synchronicities. Love hearts might be one for you. Also teacups. Okay. Let's get some bibliomancy. I'm so excited. I've brought this back because it's been a while, hasn't it, guys? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do it. Ta-da! All right. We got my art book, The Garden of Eye Candy. I'm going to go to a random page and then divine what I can about your aura from that. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Okay, dokie then. Okay, this is a very interesting set of pages. Not an Alice in Wonderland picture coming out in this again. So another pile where Alice in Wonderland is especially significant. And I mean, this reading is very Alice heavy anyway, but it's even coming out extra. And look, the teacup. And a beetle. Beetles are abundance. And beetles are actually also linked to Libra in the Entoma Zodiac, so that's very cool. Flies are Pisces in the Entoma Zodiac, so Pisces people might be very strong here too. Let me see. So we have the name Erin. So Erin might be significant for you. Maybe you watch Erin's Tarot. I'm very fond of her. The Offering. Okay. Look, 2 pink bunnies. So look out for rabbits, especially pink bunnies, and tigers. Tigers are very significant. We got Fearful Symmetry here. That poem, Tiger, Tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. That might be very significant for you. Toy Soldiers. That movie, Toy Soldiers, from the 90s might also be very significant for you, where the toys come to life. Her rainbow top here makes me think of Tiny Kong from Donkey Kong 64, so that also might be relevant for you. Or the DK rap might be significant for you in some way. You guys did not lose your child essence, your childhood. There's something very strong about childhood coming through here in these. Also, Gemini is very strong here with the twins. You might be a twin, or you might have like a best friend or a partner who is like your twin in some regard, twin souls. You know, it's actually crazy that that's a pink teacup as well. Isn't that crazy? Like, wow. What else do we got here? You might have been born in either the year of the rabbit, the year of the tiger, or the year of the monkey if you pick this pile. It might be your Chinese zodiac. You guys are very, very good at traveling between realms. I feel like this is like a realm bridger pile. Someone that can go between, many different dimensions. Different fictional worlds, different realities, you know, quantum jumping, reality hopping, that sort of thing might be very interesting to you. I feel like you have connected to media very strongly since a young age, and you've been able to get a lot of good information from that. If you pick this pile, you might have very big lips and very tiny nose, very big eyes, so you might actually look like a Bratz doll come to life. Very cool, very pretty. All right, what else can I get from here? Look out for balloons. Balloons are also significant for you. Yeah, there is a lot of signs and synchronicities for you to look out for here in this pile. Weirdly enough, I'm also getting the Flintstones might be significant in some way. Because I'm thinking about the 90s movie with Halle Berry and like John Goodman in it. For some reason, that might be significant for you. Okay. You have very big and beautiful eyes if you pick this pile too. I know they can kind of look a bit crazy in these drawings, but like, yeah. I also think you are very haunting for people. People that have fumbled you are very much haunted by that fact. And they miss you. They probably dream about you a lot as well. You might be connected to the Panther totem as well if you pick this pile. You're very mysterious as well. You're someone a lot of people want to know better, but even if you're right there, you're very elusive. People can't put their finger on you. The offering. Yes, I feel like if you were thinking of making an offering on like an altar or to, you know, your ancestors or things like that, then definitely do it. And if you do have a practice where you do give offerings to spirit in any form, then yes, it is very much appreciated. It's a very good thing. Definitely keep on doing that. All right. Okay, I am going to move on to some cards. Do you know what's crazy, guys? So I was just thinking, because I picked the pastel journey tarot for you, for your pile, and like, look at the art style. Like, it's actually quite similar. It's a bit cuter, I would say, than the one that came out for your bibliomancy, but like, this very on point. Like, and I picked that out before. Beforehand, because that's how I help make my readings. I pick out all the cards for all the piles and things like that. But yeah, guys, you definitely have like pink, purple, white haze going on, and like, oh, I love these cards for their iridescentness. So yeah, you definitely have some sort of iridescent quality to you. It's very high vibrational, very angelic, I would say. Yeah, I have very high vibrational people on my channel, and I'm very grateful for that. Thank you for being here. By the way, if this is resonating so far since I'm here, why not like, share, comment, subscribe, or hype if you like, okay? I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. It lets me know that I'm doing something good, you know, that, because, you know, I mean, these readings really help me anyway, but like the fact that you guys let me know that they help you in some way, that they resonate, it means so much to me, because these readings online, like, they've helped me a lot, and so the fact that I could help anyone else through them too, yeah, it means a lot. So and also, yes, my soul stars, my subscribers, thank you so much for being here. I love you so much. You are making the world a better place. Oh, Okay, right. Let's get on with it, shall we? Please help me read my aura for my pile. Help me read for my pile number 3s. Their aura. Okay, help me read my pile number 3's aura, please. Oh my gosh, I couldn't get that out. By the way, justice is on the bottom as I pull this out. So you are very very aligned with truth and justice. Oh my gosh, that is definitely something that is a through line through all these piles. And I wouldn't expect anything less from the wonderful people that find my videos. I do get the best people on my channel. Okay. All right. Please, can I get, help me read the aura for my pile number 3s. Let me give them the best messages. Thank you so much. My teacup pile. The moon. All right. You guys are definitely a mystery. Did I mention that before? There's something very mysterious about you guys. Oh, yes. Some of you, you might have like an Ita bag. You might have cute little pins, pin collection, stuff like that. Very connected to the moon here. That's making me think of Selene, making me think of Artemis, making me think of... What moon daisies are there? Oh, why am I blanking so hard? Anyway. Hecate with the triple moon here. Oh my goodness. Yes, she's coming out in this pile too. Some of you might have very long flowing hair. My goodness, yes. It might be an unusual color. You might be very into astrology or astronomy if you pick this pile, into the stars. You might resonate with the term starseed if you pick this pile. Well, you definitely have astral powers, astral projection, lucid dreaming, dream walking. There's definitely like some astral people in this, because I mentioned the panther as well while I was channeling for you guys, and that is one of the main powers of the panther is astral powers and dream powers, you know, stuff to do with the unconscious. You guys have faced a lot of fears. There's something very fearless, calm and yet fearless about you guys. Very beautiful, because you've overcome a lot of restriction in your life. Yeah, you used to be very restricted by fear and anxiety. I feel like this pile has done a lot to overcome anxiety. So well freaking done. You've faced so many subconscious fears. And each time I feel like you face a fear and you overcome it, you become more beautiful. So definitely keep it up. That goes for my guys too. Don't think if just because you're a guy, you don't deserve to be beautiful and ethereal, just like a gal. Gals tend to like that in a guy anyway. We also have the Queen of Wands here. Magical girl vibes, magical guy vibes. If you pick this pile, you're definitely... Yeah, this is there's definitely a glow up happening here. This is beautiful, beautiful stuff. Queen of Wands here, Aries, Leo, Sag energy coming through. You might like Lolita styles, or you know, the Japanese subculture style, or you might like cosplay if you pick this pile. Your self-expression is definitely on the rise. You help other people find self-expression too. This is so gorgeous. You're a very gorgeous person. Oh my goodness. I love your style. You definitely have your own sense of style, and that really helps you stand out. There's something very cute about your style too. Bows. The bows. There's something significant about the bows. There's double bows on both of them. Ribbons or bows might be significant for you. I'm just going to put it at that. Let's get some more. Your creativity is on the rise as well, if you pick this pile. Can I get one more card, please, for my pile number 3s? One more card, please, for my pile number 3s. 4 of Cups. Yeah. There's something unobtainable about you as well. This is another group that people love to watch. I feel like you're also very quick-witted in this pile. People are also watching you move on as well. They're quite in awe of how well you're able to shift and move on in life. Yeah, you're moving towards your heart's desire now with the Ace of Cups underneath there. Yeah, people are watching you move on into bigger and better things, glowing up, absolutely. You just seem to be very much shining, extremely bright, like the sun. There's a sun-like quality as well in this pile to your aura, very golden. I like the duality here with the moon too. So you can have both that sun and moon beauty. You're also, you don't accept anything. You've stopped accepting certain things in your life, and that's also like causing you to like have an increase in beauty and creativity of energy. You have a lot more energy coming to you because you've cut off certain things, for sure. Yeah, certain things were getting you down in the past, you know? Certain connections, but now I feel like you're leaving those connections behind. I feel like some of you have been in friend groups that just haven't actually really been a true match for who you truly are. Like they might have belittled you because see how she's all red. They might have like made you embarrassed or ashamed in some way, but now you are completely leaving that behind and embracing who you are and being so much more beautiful and unique and loved because of it. Because see, even her eyes have the love hearts in them. You're only seeing what you love. This is like a positive, I feel like there's a positive like rose tinted glasses energy around you. Perhaps like your aura is actually rose tinted now. Yeah, I feel that. This light blue energy is actually definitely very prominent for you. This light blue in your aura, and that's a very holy color actually. It's very spiritual because it's connected to you know, Our Lady, Mary, Mother Mary. Yeah, and so were the roses actually. Wow. You're heading to much sweeter times. There's good things ahead with the strawberry. Strawberries are sweetness and abundance. But yeah, you don't have to accept anything that is beneath you, you know, or just that you don't want, I would say. Because, you know, maybe it's not just you don't see it as beneath you, but it's just not aligned for you, you know. It doesn't have to be like, you know, we don't have to like put it like that, you know. Let's see. Anything else? Let's move on to some final cards. All right. So please, can you give me some insight on my pile number 3's aura? Help me read their aura to give them the best and most accurate, most helpful messages at this time. Thank you. Well, that came out right straight away. It says, wake up, it's your moment. This actually came out in the last reading I did, which is what is changing for you right now. And it came out in the husk pile, pile number 1. So definitely check that out if you feel called. Okay. Yeah, this is a big time for you. And like, look how bright, like all these colors, all these flowers, something is really blooming for you. Your aura, like your aura is blooming. It's full of life, full of flowers. Yeah, you're someone having flowers in your home would probably help you in some way to embody more of this energy within yourself and to like enhance your aura even more. Use flowers for that. Can I get one more card, please, for my pile number 3's, the teacup pile? That's the tea. You are rare and free. There are not many like you. I absolutely love this card. Very Aquarius energy here. Number 38. There are not many like you. Yeah, this is about being who you are, like being your unique self. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's read from the book for you for a little bit for these ones. So first we have number 25. Wake up, Dormouse, and they pinched it on both sides at once. A rude awakening, being asked to deliver before you feel you are ready, being present and fully engaged with what is happening around you. making a contribution, being assertive despite your gentle nature, insisting on being able to tell your story, making your moment count, sharing with others who are ready to listen. Yes, I feel like this is what you are embodying right now. You're definitely, I feel like it's like a YOLO thing. You're like, you know what, if I'm not going to be myself now, then when am I going to be it? Like, it's time to like really like be who I am in like full Technicolor glory. Yeah, Wizard of Oz might be significant for you. Yeah, there's something about that. Like it's yeah, I feel like you are just, it's time for you to take up space, you know? Let's move on to You Are Rare and Free. This is such a beautiful one. Are there any more people in the garden besides me? Alice said, not choosing to notice Rose's last remark. There's one other flower in the garden that can move about like you, said the rose. I wonder how you do it. A struggle to find places where people accept you or where you feel you fit in. You must learn to embrace all that makes you different and become the very best that you can possibly be. You will never be defined, so refuse to comply. That's exactly, this goes perfectly with this. Explore the frontiers of the human spirit and know how precious and rare you are. Yes, you are precious and rare, and so enhancing that and embracing that, really, instead, like the things that make you really unique. And just like true, whatever's true to your spirit, that is going to make your life so much better, and you're going to feel so much more alive and free from doing that. All right, let's get some little mini cards, and then that will be us. Can you believe it? I feel like this reading's flown by. Yeah. Okay, that came out in the last reading. If you feel so called, check out the last reading. That one came out in pile number 2 is what I mean. But you don't need to. I'm going to shuffle just to get some different cards. Different energies to read. Okay, we have the Chariot here. Yeah, so it looks like some unexpected things might have. And the 6 of Teacups coming out as well. I'll actually take that. 6 of Cups. Yes, you've overcome the past a lot. You have overcome things from your past. Yeah. You might be feeling quite nostalgic lately. But new soulmates are calling you very much. So you are being moved with the Chariot here, because the Chariot's about forward momentum, movement, progress, success as well. But this Chariot here, it's like, it feels like it's out of control. It feels like things are happening at random, but you are definitely being moved by spirit with purpose so that you can come into the spotlight in some way. Yeah, the Chariot is a wonderful card. And the 6 of Teacups, yes. You've overcome a lot of not just karma, like past life karma. You've definitely healed from relationships that maybe in previous lifetimes you weren't able to make that you weren't able to sever the connection so much. But this life, you've really done it. You've really seen things from the perspective you needed to see it from. You've uncovered what was hidden. And because of that, now you're not going to be hidden. There's something about you that is going to be put in the spotlight. That's what I want to say. Your aura is an absolute garden. A beautiful, beautiful garden. Full of different flowers. And all these different flowers just highlight and magnify your own beauty. I'm thinking of Ganesh here with the Chariot, the remover of obstacles. But also sometimes he's said to put obstacles in the way so that you will be diverted onto the right path. there's something very unexpected about your movement forward, and it might feel unexpected for you, but it is definitely leading somewhere that you want to be, somewhere that's aligned with your soul's truest expression. I'm getting Leo energy, so 5th house energy. So you might have a prominent Leo or 5th house placements if you pick this pile. But you are definitely coming into a time of much more creativity and self-expression. You're definitely evolving in terms of how you express yourself as well. Artistically and even just day to day. Anything else before I move on? You're leaving behind a lot of disappointments, for sure. You're very inspiring. You're very inspiring, too. You've overcome so much fear to get to this spot. You know that it's making me think of Donnie Darko, you know, and they talk about, is it like the scale of like fear and love? You've definitely shifted so much fear into love within yourself, and that is having a amazing effect. Because look, of all the cards, like both these cards have like flowers surrounding Alice, so like you are really, to me that just shows like all these beautiful energies around you. Fairies might really love you, actually. A little extra fairy noise for you there. Yeah. Wow. Okay, since I feel like that is, I feel like I've reached the end of the reading now. So, thank you so much for being here, Teacup Pile. You're really becoming much more magical, much more of the main character in your own life. You're finding really what works for you. Yeah, it's really what works for you. Main character vibes, romanticize your life. This is like the biggest thing. Like, keep on romanticizing your life more and more, because it's building up this beautiful garden around you, and it is moving you to exactly where you want to be. Okay? Right. All the best to you, pile number 3s. I hope to see you in another reading or in another pile. And until then, I'm wishing you so much love, sending you so many blessings. All the best. Goodbye.